Ugh. Alright. I think we're in. Turn my phone to streamer mode so I don't hear Koopas all the time. Alright, let's see. I am now level 90, as you can see. So I was on last night with a couple folks. We had a group, and basically power leveled me over. So we're a little more powerful now. But figured as we go on to our next mission, which is okay. So we finished Sandoria, Bastok, Winders, Rises Alert, Change of Mathia. We have Assault as our next technical mission. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm gonna check it out. But I wanted, and then the next like real like story thing is the Treasures of Ottergon. But I figured that we can probably get on Rhapsodies Vanadil, because it goes through, I learned it goes through each of the expansions, and while I wasn't comfortable doing the expansions completely out of order and like doing them before the expansions, I figured we can at least do the Rhapsodies of the expansions we've already done. So, I don't know. Like, what is FF11 Salt missions? What are these? I have no idea what this means. Okay, hold on. Let's figure out what assault means. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll figure out later. You know, to join assault mission, you need to become a mercenary for Ott or Gone. Okay, so this is, despite it coming, before Ottergon, it looks like it's a part of Ottergon, so. But we're gonna check out some Rhapsody stuff first, I think. That should probably be the best one. At the very least, gonna be doing a bit of cleanup. I also want to get Bar Amnesia just because we can. That's in Mora, so we'll get that as we go. That's right. I don't think we have enough money for it. It's like 30,000, actually. Never mind. Rhapsodies of Vanadil missions. Let's see. So we're on chapter 1, Creation of Rebirth. I think, yeah, getting some of those Rhapsodies will be very important. Getting Rhapsody in white specifically, I believe, gets us access to stuff to increase our artifact gear, I believe. So yeah, it gets us access to ancient beast coins. So I think that will be very important. Even though it is like last, but anyway, we're on set free. We just beat set free to get the Gilgamesh introductory letter. Now we're on the beginning. All right, sweet. I have to go to Selbina for this. So let's see. Let's do some of our dailies first, and then we'll head over there. Let's check the auction house. Alright, this is the first one that requires Rises Alert. So I think if we go through the requirements and we just take care of, we make sure we mind the ones that, let's say they're like for expansions we haven't done yet, I think we should be fine. Alright, let's see. Okay, sweet. Put a few things on the market. Unfortunately, none of our shit's sold. So, let's see. Use some of these. I was in the Esha stuff, so grinding that out. It was very cool. Basically, they like essentially invited me to a party where they like pulled like a bajillion fucking mobs and killed them all at once. And just gave me a bunch of like EXP boosts so that I would, even though I didn't participate in the combat, I still got like a fuck ton of XP or limit points and whatnot. I think I was a little too high though, so I eventually had to leave. So what does this do? Why can't I use it? Come on. FF11 Trust Timer. Let's see. 20 alter ego points. What the fuck is alter ego points? They can increase the power of summon alter egos. What? Whoa, what? Wait, whoa. How the fuck do you get that? How do you... Hold on, allocating alter ego points. Goes to base stats of your summoned alter egos. Whoa, what? So how do you increase them then? Must possess a job breaker. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, you have to, okay, gotcha. This is for level 99 content after completing the quest for level 99. Okay, so we're gonna have to hold on to that for a bit. Alright, but yeah, I think the Rhapsodies will be good to get. I've been putting them off because I wanted to do it in order. But I think it's time. I was convinced last night that I should probably do them, so... Also told of some jobs that work really well with Red Mage, actually. So Rune Fencer hasn't really been cutting it as like a job that really works with Red Mage very well. I mean, there are some buffs that are nice to have, but as such, the way I want to play it is just not super doesn't quite work together, so... I gotta put a pack of the blind bolts together, I think. I know how to do that, too. I'm pretty sure. I just need to get a carnation. Which I have. Okay. I can go from either Mora or Selman, I suppose. But let's see. I don't have enough for Bar Amnesia that I want. What? I don't know what that guy is. We're gonna ignore him for now. He's got dry eyes, apparently. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go back to Winders temporarily, I think. What was that? So I can, because I know where the arrow bundler is here, at least. We can sell some other stuff that we don't need. Yep. Flowers bring me carnation for every 99 bolts. Yeah, good. No, that's right. Oh, that's... okay. I thought that was like a different player, but that's just this guy. Right, word. Alright, now I have a quiver of blind bolts. So hopefully that'll sell a bit better than just the 99 loose bolts. Well, we'll see. This sells for like 1,000. Only 1,000? Whatever. We need something on the market board at least. It looks like this does sell at least a little bit better. I can sell one more thing. I don't think we're ever selling these pinwheels, but Yeah, they're last sold in 2024. I don't think no one is ever buying pinwheels again, apparently. This was last bought in 2023, so clearly that's not going anytime soon. I gotta check like when the last time they were bought. Like this was bought in 2025, so there's a chance. So sell one of the prison powders. These probably sell pretty well, actually. I already have, like, stuff to make myself invisible, so I might as well sell those stealth items. Although, I probably shouldn't have. Because if I play a different class, I'm gonna have to... I guess I could always subclass Red Mage to get the stealth stuff back. Alright, and I gotta sell the random bullshit I got in hand. Where's the shop here? There's a shop here. Is it you? It's you. Would you like, pinwheels, sir? Selling them cheap. I know you love hard leather rings. And kelp. Beautiful. Pleasure doing business. Alright, let's see what we get. I got Goblin Stir Fry. Thanks, Goblin. Cool. Seasoning has been adjusted to meet the taste of all non-goblins. Cowards. Alright, let's go to Mora. I can't remember either Mora or Selbina. Okay, Selbina has the crystal. Alright, I do want to go to Mora though, so we're gonna go through Port Windurst. You didn't go either one. You just need the boat. Nope, not there. Let's see, where's Mora? I swear Mora has a thing on it. Definitely before this, though. This can't be right. Alright, hold on. You're on fire. Nope. Zolkheim. Nope. Norvalen. Nope. Gustavberg. And then now we're just back where we were. Where the fuck is Mora? I know there's a teleport point there. Hold on. It's just a home point? There's a home point? Ah, whatever. It's fine. I thought, like, for some reason, I thought one of them had a home point, one of them didn't, but apparently I'm just wrong. There we go. Alright, let's see. Taya Padola in G9 sells these spells. Wherever she may be. Ambuscade. Okay, I don't know what Ambuscade is. I think it's one of the endgame stuff, but clearly we're not ready for that. Double-sided items to the ground. Interesting. So I know there's like chocobo digging, but I have not messed with it at all. Alright, where are you? Taya Padola. Hello, Tenzin Knockoff. Sawed off. Thank you, Tenzin Knockoff. Ah, there you are. Oh, it's just above 30,000. It changes, so you had a chance of getting it, but not today. That sucks. Is there anything that's just worth like $1,000 randomly? No, not really. I'll be back. Oh, interesting. So, bar elements actually does increase resistance against the... Because ailments in this game have elements assigned to them as well, so it's interesting. So if you do bar fire, basically, it will also bar against amnesia partially. So you can stack those to get better resistance against stuff. You might hear my voice talk double for a sec. I'm trying to download the VODs that haven't been saved on my computer yet. There we go. Alright, the beginning. Pack go marked. So, it says by boat, so I'm assuming I gotta go through first. Oh wait, no, Tanasav. Oh shit. Might have fucked up. Could go fishing though. I mean, the boats. I mean, I might as well go fishing while we're here. The boat's already here, so. And you can do it from Selbina or Mora. Good day for fishing. Now they're a real fishing. They have the immortal fisher Lu Shang as their title. They're a real fisher. Certified. Seahor NM. Surely this isn't gonna kill me. I haven't been working on that at all, so we're gonna skip that. Nice. Oh, I'm going to Selbin. I can check that, actually. The Willow Fishing Rod. I think they sell one here. Hold on. Nope, just a Tara fishing rod. There we go. Finally, real life Great Ape. Thank God. Sorry, I'm multitasking crazily right now. I have to all my I'm trying to like clear out space on my videos and stuff. So I'm doing a bunch of stuff while we're doing this. New fishing route. It's Endwalker fishing route. Yeah. Probably an Endwalker. You probably have to visit the location, I'm guessing. Let's see. Alright, sorry. Alright, now let's focus on fishing. Kind of want pirates to invade at some point. And apparently on this route, pirates can board your ship and, like, fuck you up. And now that I'm strong enough, I kind of want it to happen. Also, on the boat with me is a real certified fisher. They have the fucking, they have like a fishing title equipped. It's crazy out here. They have fishing gear on. They're playing, Thief with treasure hunter buffs. So they get more stuff per fish. That's a real fisher. I'm ecstatic to be in her presence. Oh, shit. Fuck, I keep fucking it up. How? fishing gear in this game is really expensive. Like, it's so fucking expensive. I remember I tried to buy it, and it's just literally not possible. Alright, come on. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. We gotta lock in. There we go. I caught a monster. Yay. Damn. Getting unlucky on the boat today. We're not catching much, but that's alright. We're mostly on it because I accidentally boarded the boat, and I was looking for a different NPC, so he just decided detour to fish, I suppose. Damn, nothing. Still have lugworms on. Well, it should catch things here. Well, there's small fish. What the fuck? I caught another monster. Fuck. Yeah, but so I was chatting with the people last night, and apparently the subjobs I should pick up are dancer, ninja, scholar, and white mage. So I might be leveling those off stream just so I can potentially be a bit stronger. And more useful for group content later down the line, if I need to be. This one's tough. Woo! Nice. Oh, shit. Ah, just one of these guys. Easy. I think it's fun that you can catch monsters, but it's a little bullshit at early levels. Come on. Ugh. There we go. See, one more for the road. Nah, that's all right. How you doing, Fletcher? You finally get a couple days off this week? Off today, then next Thursday and Friday. Gotcha. I'm glad you're at least off today. I know didn't you have like a 7-day week last week? Something like that? Next week, that's good. I'm glad. Goodbye, fishing companion. Alright, what was it? Yeah, Paco Mart was the guy I needed to talk to, but then there was another thing somewhere. That's right. There was a quest for participated fish ranking. I talked to Shenon and H9 Selvina to participate in fish ranking. Very important. Who the hell is this? Where the hell is he? Probably in the Fisherman's Guild, if I had to guess. There we go. I would like to confirm a fish, please. If returning the sea zombie of the smallest size will be declared the winner. Gotcha. Ah, fuck. Alright, it's like a specific fish. I can't just turn in any fish. That sucks. Can I maybe, or maybe? I don't know. Like, can I just trade in a fish and see? Like, here's a fish. Would you like it? No. Damn. I don't have a sea zombie. Alright, talk to Pacomart. Set us up for Norg, landlubber. Hopefully you can handle the rough seas. As the sails, mateys, were off. Alright, now we talk to Gilgamesh. You get bumped about the ways and the way here, Gregnog. No matter, the boss will be waiting inside for you. Oh, would you look who decided to join us? Master. I am both humbled and honored to be able to exchange words with you once more. I have followed your instructions to the letter. Months upon years have I toiled, seeking guidance from both man and the heavens, never once letting my training or dedication falter. All this I have done so that we may meet again once more. Unworthy though your disciple Iroha might be, her words and emotions are true. Who? That krill in your ears, girl? She's calling you your master. What kind of master runs around forgetting who her pupils are? They say you don't remember her at all. So, this malarkey. Not get angry at her. It is only natural she not remember me. I've wholly lost track of what year this is. 884, correct? 884, right? This time is many, many years before it came to be. My presence here is somewhat of an anomaly. You hit your head before I found you floating adrift or something. You say, you haven't been born yet. And how'd you get here? I came from an age far in the future, when Vanadil stands at a precipice, and the master is the only one who can guide me. You mean to say that Gregnog is this master of yours? And aside from that outfit you're wearing, I'd wager you were born in the Far East. That is correct. I am the guardian of Raijinjima Sanctorium, and have a strong link with the heavens as the chief priestess. Oh, I know the particulars of this Eastern faith are a bit foreign to the rest of us, but Altana remains a central figure even there. That makes you a religious authority, then. Let me guess, the power of the spirits sent you back to our time. They sent me adrift so they may prevent the darkness which has engulfed my era. Craig meets Greg. What's this, then? You're gonna have to be a bit more straightforward. Master, do I have your leave to show them our reality? It's probably best by your will. In the age from which I hail, Vanadil is gripped in the vice of fear. In my homeland, we refer to it as emptiness, a blanket of darkness that infects all it touches. The Master is our only light of hope. She halted the advance of such a sinister force once, and we were confident that she could do it again. The Master and her comrades strove tirelessly for a brighter future. Their tale is known by all in time. Many months and years passed. I came to be in this world and trained diligently under the Master's gentle hand. It was not long before the skies began to cloud, both figuratively and literally. It sounded like a thick miasma, stifling the land under a blanket of silence. I looked into the Master's eyes and could see the truth. My homeland was not the only victim. Huon, Mendartia, Audulin. The end times were upon us, and both man and goddess were powerless to stop it. But then, how did you... Okay, so it's Fire Emblem Awakening. That's that's what's going on. Which I'm pretty sure this came first. Actually, I don't know when Rhapsodies happened, but how did you survive? Master and my father sacrificed themselves. My mother is from an island known as Rhapsodies, a land where the final struggle took place. Vanquishing the emptiness was but a fantasy. It was all I could do to erect a barrier to halt its advance. A Pyrrhic victory indeed, as the walls of Rhapsodies Sanctorium could do naught but echo back my own solitary cries. I was trapped for several years, when a spirit descended from the heavens to alight on a nearby brazier. Awakening was first. Okay, gotcha. So this is just Fire Emblem Awakening. She told me that there's only one speck of hope that could save us. She told me there was one speck of hope that... Oh, sorry. The Master. I was told to find a Master and join my light with hers. I can't believe Awakening is old. That's actually crazy, though. Awakening is older than... is old enough to remember when Final Fantasy XI was still getting consistent story updates. Master, I would like you to give you this, lest I forget to do so at a later juncture. From what you told me, there will be many trials posed to you before you finally set foot in the land you know today as the Far East. Keep this by your side, and the path will remain open to you, always. Follow its guidance, and it will lead you unfailingly to my time. However, just hang on a minute. If we just follow without doing anything else, we'll just end up in your apocalypse. Now just hang on a minute. If we just follow without doing it, how does it go southern? It's the fact that you just follow it. We just follow without doing anything else. We'll just end up in your apocalyptic future. We're the only one left alive, right? That is correct. However, the Master surely has the capacity to experience both futures. One with the emptiness, and one without. Please, find a way to... I cannot stay long. Oh shit. What in blazes? Now he's just southern. Eggnog, I can't make heads or tails of the whole thing. Thinks she's telling the... I'm a pirate, see. Gregnog, I can't make heads or tails of the whole thing. Think she's telling the truth. Okay, there we go. I found my pirate voice again. This warrants further study. I'll see if my agents can pick up on anything. I've never been too good at dealing with complex twists and turns. Give me some time to collect me thoughts. Alright. Now I have the Rhapsodies Sanctorium orb. Next I guess we just click on the thing again, I guess. For the Rhapsody in White. Which is actually the item we need. Hey, there's something in the tale Aurora spun. There's more and more oddities happening of late. All manner of never-before-seen beasts. People getting lost in places that look familiar, somehow a bit off. And so much more I could mention. At first, I figured the beastmen were behind it all, but now I'm not so sure. We gotta take stock of the situation, dig up any common threats. At least Lion has a keen eye for these things. She's slowly regaining her strength. It's still not uncommon for her to spend the whole morning in bed either. What's going on? Hala, Dem, Maya, seek the crystals. What was that light all about? Voice, you say? I didn't hear a blasted thing. Hey, if you say so, and it probably did. Hopefully it gave you something to go on. The darn sight better than anything I can do. Now it's absolutely right. This gains, oh shit. This allows an additional alter ego to be called forth. It gives us an increase of experience and limit point gains, an increase of combat skill gains, 80% reduction in gil consumed by home points. It gives Curio Vendor something to sell. Reduces tabs consumed by survival guides to do pretty much anything. So like a fuck ton of shit. Holy shit. All right, we're. I can't believe we put this off for so long. Now we can summon more cat girls to our side. Let's see, what else is a good trust? The meta team. Now we can just summon more people, which is kind of nuts. Maybe another DPS. Maybe another support. I guess I'll get a ranged fighter. That sounds good. Let's see, is Nagilith any good? I have no idea. What about, Elvira? Sure. That's cool. And of course, very important. Well, one, we have the children. I'll add Koopy B. Right now, we'll add Prish. Let's keep them in line. Do Lako Hapoka on our. Actually, no. Lako is like the only cat boy, I think, so we can't have them. We'll have Lou Makaraka. Only cat girls allowed. And then I want some special ones too. So we have like Kupo, Freed, Moogle, Sakura. They just provide like passive buffs. So if I just want to grind myself, these are probably the best. And then I need someone else. Star Sybil do. Okay, Star Sybil apparently increases your magic attack. Let's see. So Sakura that we have gives you just increase of physical combat skill gain, and gives you regen. Moogle gives you magical skill gain rate and gives you refresh. Kupo Freed gives you EXP bonus and capacity bonus. Kuyin Hathdoma gives you some flat bonuses, whatever. Cornelia gives you a bunch of bonuses. That's pretty good. Bridget gives you the charisma, stacks defensive bonus, 5 charisma. Okay. So I'll have Cornelia. And then I want a thieves team. Well, I'm sorry, I'm doing a bunch of nonsense. So like Nanamigo. Which I don't know how to spell. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. If Aldo. Archangel MR. Let's see. Chacharoon. Yeah, Nanamigo appears to be the only one that I can find that actually steals for you. which is interesting. Apparently, Amigo can steal stuff with Aura Steel. I don't think we have Amigo though. We have Margaret. Hold on, sorry. You don't have Margaret. Okay. Get her on the repeat. On the repeat campaign, so that might be good. Wait, do we have Matt? We should have Matt. Matt has Treasure Hunter, actually. I don't have Matt? Alright, whatever. Flying Squirrel examines me. Alright, whatever. I'll fiddle with that later, I guess. For now, we have to continue with this. Which gives us that, and the next quest, which is Path Unraveled. We have to go to any of the things and click on the Shatter Telepoint. Oh shit! Yeah, that's way cheaper. Holy shit! It went down from 50 tabs or 1,000 gil to 10 tabs or 200 gil. So they oh goddamn! All right, word. Yeah, I should have done this a million years ago. Recommend you buy a Dem ring. Apparently, it needs to be here a bunch. Yeah, whatever. I don't got money, so we're just gonna have to walk. Alright, we're... Oh wait, not here, not here, not here. Yeah, whatever. I'll go around. What you seek what you seek lies only a few steps ahead. Lion. Gregnock, why? Why am I here? Am I still dreaming? Or can it really be? Lately, I have seen the strangest visions. People fled to the four corners of Vanadil, futilely trying to escape an ever-growing cloud of darkness. And there I stood, frozen, my legs unable to do so much as quiver. The Mother Crystal's vision can't be simple happenstance. Our world has remained resilient thanks to the Mother Crystal's blessings. But what if it is our turn to protect her? In my dream, an infernal gloom obscured the Mother Crystal from view. This Mother Crystal isn't the only one, of course, and I have no way of knowing if I'm even at the right one. Wait, does that mean you've seen the same vision? I see. This Aroha came from a future where much the same thing has happened. The beastmen that ravaged the three nations are not to blame, so what is this emptiness? She might be the only one with the answers I seek. Where could we run into her again? I don't know. Giving up isn't in my vocabulary, yet we've no choice but hold off for now. In the meantime, I'd like you to go to the place I saw in my dream. I'd go myself, but I'll go. Thank you. Pretty sure the place I saw was somewhere near Juneau. Kufum Island. That's it! It's so clear to me now. Wish I can go with you, but know that I'm there in spirit. Doesn't take a soothsayer to know the darkness bodes ill. Stay safe. Alright, sweet. So we go to Kufum Island then. Rank 3 and begin A Land After Time. Gotcha. Okay. Look in the undulating confluence at G8 next to the home point at Kufum Island for a cutscene. Perfect. Can do. Cufin Island. There we go. Alright, undulating confluence. This thing? Guess. Yep, there we go. Master, you must not get any closer. That eddy is compromised, so the self-same darkness that swallowed the Vanadil in my era is comprised, not compromised. That eddy. Master, you must stop that beast. Oh, fuck. Alright. After summoning my trusts. Fuck yeah, we got 4 of them now. Alright. Well, can you excuse me for a second, mister? So, we'll call it sense foreboding. Oh, fuck. Something. Got him. Well, I gotta see, because I have Similafina. I really wanted to trust. Apparently they're really good. And also give us like a different role in the thing. Okay, but okay, we can do it. But we need to we need to, because we weren't able to do it during the mission for some reason. But we can do it after we complete mission 1-7 of Rhapsody of Vanadil. So perfect, we'll get that when that happens. Alright, sweet, done. What's next? And then click the confluence again. Heard. A battle worthy of the Master. Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, but that monster clearly came from beyond the vortex. Must not let fear overwhelm us. Come, the other dimension awaits. Okay, so now it's going to explain the Esha stuff, right? Surely. At last. There she is. The fuck? That's back. Zaid? Where are we? The sanctuary of Zita, but not the one we know. You're the one known as Zaid. That is right. Must be Aroha. Although has told me much about you. I knew I had to investigate as soon as I heard something was amiss. The only color here is the color of death. This empty husk is void of anything that we could call nature. First thing I noticed about this place, the striking resemblance to the sanctuary Zita, located in northeastern Mindartia. Zita. Yes, I've run across that name several times before. Yes, it was when the master first visited Raisenjima. He said there was a sanctuary there, much like one in my homeland. Those chosen by the Mother Crystal may enter a holy shrine deep within the sanctuary to receive the protection of the Dawn Maidens. Its layout, its features resemble Zita. Of that there could be no doubt. Yet the magic and warmth are gone, like we are in a different world entirely. Or is this the future? I do not believe so. If the coming emptiness is to swallow the world, I'm more inclined to believe that we are capturing a glimpse of what that swallowed world would be like. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The hell, but where? Who goes there? Zaid, please stay with us! Something foul is afoot. The world blurred and I took leave of myself. You were under its thrall. If the clamoring has ceased, then we may yet find respite. Master, this may be the world we refer to as Esha. I still have much to learn, but your words that day will always stay with me. When the darkness first came, the Middle Lands were the first to be assaulted. Swaths of lands were consumed, leaving a colorless landscape where life once thrived. It marked the beginning of the end. And that world, you said, was known as Esha. Yet the annals say that the emptiness first started to appear many years hence. So why now? Why here? What if history were being rewritten? Could be that my returning to your time has placed a stick in the wheel of fate. Has the darkness come with me? This may sound counterintuitive. I fear we must change the future if we are to save the past. You're right. That is rather difficult to wrap my head around. Aroha, is there no way to purge this Esha from our land? Would that I have the answers you seek. Only one path lies open to us. Figure out what we can do for ourselves. As if this land were not dangerous enough, now we have that unholy bell to contend with. Perilous reality at best. Master, perhaps Lion could provide us with the guidance that we so desperately require. Lion? My understanding is that none resonate with the Mother Crystal more strongly than she. Your role in protecting our future is vital, Master, but Lion is of equal importance. She is with the Crystal now, is she not? Then we must go. Hurry! Aroha, wait! If you have not beaten Shadow Lord or gained rank 6, please read here before continuing. But if you are rank 6, you can skip Fate's Call and go to this mission. Interesting. Alright, but first we need to visit the Shadow Telepoint. I think I can, apparently we need to go a bunch there, but... Should be able to get through the survival guide here. I can't believe I did this much of the game with everything at full price. There's like so much that's unlocked through here, it's crazy. Hold on, let me just blow my nose real quick. Maybe we should get the teleport ring, but I just don't have the money, so really not, I guess. Sorry, oh, there's something. It's cold up here all of a sudden. Ow. Whew. Alright, let's go. Master, look, Lady Lion. Lion! Lion! I saw it again. Gregnog, that special orb you have is a relic from the future. Maybe that explains the visions I've been having. If what it portends is true, there is nothing we can do to stop the darkness from approaching. But Gregnog, I saw nothing about whether or not you were there to stop it. But what if there was no one to stand up for Vana'diel? Will it perish with but a whimper? Lion, perhaps it is because the orb is not yet fully illuminated. I agree. Yet we learned about the coming darkness before the light could fully arrive, likely ushering it in before we were ready. I know not what the two of you are on about. We'll ask one simple question. What can we do? Gregnog, there are many paths that lie before you. They opened up the moment you banished the Shadow Lord from our realm. My dream showed me many nations, many worlds, and you were there in each one, bringing succor to those who cried out. Then it all falls into place. In the future from which I hail, the Master faced many threats, not just that one, and came to be known as one of Vana'diel's most storied heroes. Master, you must bring history back to its natural state. And time is not exactly on our side. And now you know everything that I do. I'll do everything in my power to help you. What the? Lady Lion, allow me to express my gratitude. Your honesty and strength of spirit has taken physical form. And you can use it. And you're quite welcome. In the meantime, I'll continue my search for information about Esha. Zaid, what do you plan on doing? Gilgamesh has asked me to report back as soon as I know something. My first order of business is to return to Norg. Lion and Zaid, your assistance has been invaluable. Master, I intend to learn all I can about that bell. Perhaps you should head back to Norg as well. Until then. Zone into any beginning city connected to the modcast for a cutscene. It's optional if you have rank 6 or higher. If you already have rank 6, you can skip this, go right to Norg. Alright, but I will do it. It doesn't seem too extensive, so. I'll look up something real quick. Alright, anyway. Master, look at the orb. You have set us on the proper course and passed through the first of many gates to come. This precious jewel is one of Rajajima's sanctuarium's most mystical treasures. Our legends state that it was formed from the energies of 1,000 different lives. It has originally been regarded as but a minor artifact. In the future, you and my father have drawn forth its true power. In reality, it is a piece of the Mother Crystal. Please, Master, you may have taken the first steps, but I urge you continue pressing on. Gilgamesh awaits word in Norg. Alright, easy. That's it. Now it's what lies beyond. Oh, also, I guess we... Hold on, we got Rhapsody and Umber, and we also got Cypher Lion 2. Which is probably pretty good. Rhapsody and Umber gives us 30% increased XP, additional irons, curious bonus. It allows alter egos to be called forth in some of the harder stuff that we already did. Alright, word. Let's turn that in real quick. Spectacular. Oh, there we go. Forgot to do that. Oh, I need okay, I have a max stack of sparks, actually. Hold on. We need to turn those in for something, at least. I'll decrease my archery and throwing skills, I think. Nothing for now, I guess. Provisions? Nothing for the knots. None for the knots. Okay. I guess I'll use all these items I just got. I'm not really sure what's... Alright, whatever. That's gonna suck. Nice. It's the sound that these things make are so annoying. I can get some gold. I might as well grind some gold, actually, real quick. I've become the thing I hate the most. This is very important, I promise. I think. I just have so many sparks. Like, have to use them somewhere. Alright, there we go. Now I'm gonna spend the rest of my... Actually, there's also Unity accolades, and I gotta figure out how to use those as well. Items, please. That's right. Enhance my equipment? Cure potency plus 2% sounds pretty good. It's increasing my fast cast effect for... That's pretty good. Okay, no, this requires me to... Hold on. Requires it's enhance my equipment. How do I, like... Can I just buy equipment? That would be nice. So I don't have those things. But I feel like I should get rid of some of these things. Alright, I might as well buy special keys. Whatever. I don't know what else to buy them with. It's something that's worth a bunch. Ugh. Alright, fine, I'll just buy a bunch of these. I can't buy it. Okay, my bad. Wait, why not? Can you only have one at a time? Can this be even sold? Ah, fuck. So I don't need this. I have a flame tongue. That should be better than this. Also, it's a great sword, so I definitely don't want it. I don't... Maybe you can't sell these. Maybe I'm stupid. You cannot sell these. Fuck. At least know the one that I think people use is one of the shields. I think it's the Acheron shield. I'll check the gleaming shield as well. I need money. Alright, so the Gleaming Shield is 300 sparks, and the Acheron Shield is about 3,000 sparks. So the Gleaming Shield, the Acheron Shield have to be worth about 10 times as much as the Gleaming Shield for it to be worth it, to get that instead. Alright, now we have max. So let's see what they're worth. So these are 1,275, and Acheron shields are definitely worth more than 10,000. Alright. Okay, so we want to go for Acheron shields then. Okay. Good to know. Independent research and all, I guess. Whoa! Hello. Oh, that's because we have the Acheron shield equipped. That's right. Sorry, we're making money right now. I'm making money moves. That's not very exciting. We're getting the bread though, for sure, for sure. I have to purchase shields for this fake currency and sell it for real currency, basically. Fuck. Went too fast, fucked it up. Hold on, there's actually... I think I can... Hold on a second. Actually, I think I can upgrade my equipment a little bit now that I'm level 90. Yeah, I can get the Falcata. Should be the... Yeah, for now, that's our best in slot. Although I learned, so I was again I was grinding with some folks, and they told me that Red Mage has access to one of the best weapons in the entire game, which has a effect that I think works perfectly with my playstyle. It increases the amount of damage you do depending on how many buffs you have applied. And my playstyle in this game is I just apply every single buff possible, regardless if I need it or not. So. I think that would be pretty worth it, actually. By Firmament, you have served me well. Alright, now we have about $700,000 to play with, which is a lot better than we had before. And as well as getting some more skills in archery and throwing to hopefully be able to actually use our bow if we need it. Of course, now we have no sparks, no unity accolades. We spend them all. It may or may not be a mistake, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll be able to get it back. Spent a lot of money on that loach. All right, then we'll go back to more RV missions. We gotta roll the gotcha a bunch, apparently. Alright, last one. Really need to whack that guy. I got a plate of anchovies for my troubles. Alright, whatever. Let's see. I already have that one, pretty sure. Let's see, Raptor. Oh, maybe I don't. Cool, take it. I bet you'll do it again soon. Alright, Faith Torque. What does that one do? Hand-to-hand skill and marksmanship skill. Might be nice. You don't need it for this, though. Also, I don't like that they called you the kind of mortal. What does that mean? I mean, like, it's true, I guess, but... At least as far as I know. But still, like, huh? I guess we'll just sell this. We'll probably sell this as well. Sell that. Alright, anyway. Alright, there we go. Now we should be good. We'll be able to continue on from here. Although we can definitely buy some more magic. Alright, to Norg. Oh, it has 100 gil now. Holy shit. Well, maybe a shop. Where's the shop? I'll sell a couple things. Luck be a lady knight. Let's go. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I just did. Ah, surely there's a shop somewhere. Shop is closed. Okay. Good to know. It literally just closed 7 minutes ago. Fuck. Ah, whatever. I just wanted to clear out a few more things out of inventory. This gold ring, this silver ring, this brass ring. I don't need any of those. Yeah, made it back. Iroha has been pacing back and forth all day. Upon my return, I spent hours turning over the Master's words in my mind, so they came to gnaw at me. I cannot shake the feeling as related to what Lady Lion prophesied in Esha about the Master's role in the upcoming battle against the darkness. Something about your orb needed to gain light. Correct. We must create a world in which the Master is able to fight. What about that bothers you? Think back upon your struggle with the Shadow Lord. When we first met, many years from now, the Master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please, try to think back. Warrior of the Crystal. One who will become known as a Warrior of Light. You will travel across the world, land, sea, and sky, bathed in the light and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. And you will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals, who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vex the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater. For that is what is required of you. Has it come back to you, Master? You recalled with reverence those words, saying they gave you strength of spirit to carry on no matter the odds. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in that final struggle was precisely because of those many battles you had overcome. You taught me that the world was worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke of you with adoration, believing that you were a woman of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all you are meant to be. Well, you mentioned it, Aroha. Just who is this father of yours? Well? Boss, something terrible's happened. There's big trouble at the Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats are just turning and turning, no one can leave. No boats are able to make it to Norg at all. There was this infernal ringing noise, and the boats are just spinning in place. It all started happening at once. Turning round and round, spinning in place. Obviously, they're both caused by the same thing. The bell. Does it mean you know something, Zaid? Gregnog. Just like Inesha. Exactly. I have the same thought. You two experience the same thing. There's one better to get to the bottom of this. Head for the grotto. Gregnog. It'll be quicker if we split up. I'll go on ahead while you prepare. Master, I must insist upon accompanying you. The ties that bind. Alright, in Sea Serpent's Grotto. The Master of Masters. Gregnog. It's finally revealed. Alright, Sea Serpent Grotto, I think can be gotten to from Norg, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's in the map. Anyways, why is my casting cake been interrupted? God damn, 2 in a row? What the fuck is wrong with you? Seems like if there's an automatic ban, it just comes up with another one. Which is lame. Witty Jimmy. Damn. Alright, J12. Alright, all the way to the bottom there. Gotcha. Incorrect. Hey, where the fuck do I go? Oh? Well, there we go. It's a hidden wall. Oh, never mind. I did need to go that way. Okay. Alright, there we go. You know what would make this place better? Music. But no, says Final Fantasy XI. There is no music to be had. Need the King Moogle theme. True, true, true. Yeah, that is like that would be a good sound alert to have. King Moggle Mog. Let's see, it's gotta be somewhere. There we go. Now we can play music whenever we want to. The bell. What the fuck is that? Something's horribly wrong. Garuda? Like Dark Garuda. Or not Garuda. Sexy Garuda. Hold on, give me a second. Then what? Pitiful humans, you cannot hear nature, though she aches for one to listen. I am left breathless, knowing my name has been forgotten. No, your vestige is known to me. The seductress, Siren. Ah, young daughter, have you come from a faraway age? One is mere happenstance, but to think, too. Your words confound me. You mean to say that yet another has come from the future? I do. Not all are equal before Father Time, least of all one who can devour him. It no longer needs wait for the future. It has been sent its emissary to this time. Even now he stands tall, cackling at your backs. Oh, shit. Aroha! But there's no one there. Oh, shit. May this arrow strike true, fiend! True, fiend. Oh, shit. He just absorbed her? Impossible. We cannot let it escape. Oh. Damn, okay, word. Let's go after it. It'll take us forever, though. I don't believe you can go up through this place again. Maybe not. I think we drop down through a couple, one-ways. Yeah. I'm just gonna go this way. Ugh. I don't know what it is. My head, like, feels weird right now. I don't know. It's starting to not feel very good for some reason. Evil hydrate. I've been hydrating. I promise you. I wonder if we ever go to the Far East. Like, it says like we do in that thing. But I don't think there's any... Is there actually a mission that brings us to Far East? Maybe Wings of the Goddess does? I don't know. Like, Seekers of Alduin, I think, is like the big new area. Or the newest area, rather. And I don't think that's Far East. I think that's something else. Alright. F11 Yatunga Jungle. There we go. Who the hell are you? Link shell to... Halt! Remove your mask at once. May lay eyes upon our enemy. Our world is not a toy for you to control. This void scent has emerged from the abyss, endeavoring to lead Vanadiel into it. Even now he turns his gaze to the fabrics of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into the emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold winds of the night. Gregnog, could it be? Second Cufin, cannot let it fester. Care not whether it be born from a higher power. Refuse to permit it to consume our land. Impudent fools. I cannot move. Gregnog, come hither. Let my song wash over you. Okay. Am I fighting next, or... Okay. There we go. Oh fuck, she has access to charm. Oh, it might be Jover. We bar water though. It's a water-based. Okay, if we're muted, then that's not gonna work. Hold on, my neck. I'm gonna hold still. That's in front. It's in front of her. So if I stay behind her, I think we'll be okay. The trust cannot be enticed. Composure not work. Just keep fucking. They're eliminating my buffs. Damn it. Okay, that's good. No effect. It's not going well. We're not doing too well. And maybe we debuff her faster. We buff up beforehand, I think, next time. I think it'll go a little better. Okay, hold on. Ah, I fucking got... Ah! They charmed my ass. For 24 seconds? Bro. It's so over. Wait, can I just summon my trust again? Oh yeah, just completely removed their enmity for some reason. So I guess we just summon it back. Normally you can't do it if you're in the middle of battle, but for some reason she's just not attacking me right now, so we take those. And now they're all full health, so I think we're okay now. Yeah, so, fucking blunder by Siren, by the way. No, just to add insult to injury, I'm gonna use ranged attacks. They never hit. I probably shouldn't. They're still significant. You know, no, they're still significant risk. They're still pretty tough. Fuck. And we're fucking charmed again. Okay. It still might be doable if she just stops attacking again. Which it looks like she has, so I think we're good. But what a silly fucking fight. She just stops attacking once she used that? Okay. Yeah, sure. Apparently, Alter Ego will prioritize wind spells on her, which will cause her to get healed. There's a error in that, but I'm not worried about it. None of our guys can use spells! Or offensive spells, rather. Hey, there we go. Nice. That was anticlimactic. Oh, it's just dead. Okay. You know, like, disappear, or you're just gonna... Okay. It's over, Siren. Face us! I fear that will not be the last you see of that thing. I got Rhapsody and Azure. I think my charms turned against me. And thank you, Gragnog. Truly be called the future if there's not left in existence. I'm unfit to call myself a higher power when I'm unable to act of mine own accord and succumb to the forces that threaten our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul. But what is it? You call yourself a higher power. Does that mean that one is higher still? My puissance pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself, carrying me upon the wind. It called itself the Ambassador of the Void, yet I cannot tell from whence it came, nor why it chose to appear before me, nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own volition. This ambassador is likely from the future, as Aroha alluded to. We cannot ascertain where it might strike next, yet its power is palpable. Be on your guard, Grignog. Thy companion's words ring true. The threads of fate doth tie thee together with the abomination, and with the girl as well. But she is gone. Do not give in to trepidation. She shall appear before you once more, when all seems lost. The blessing enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power should you swear to protect this land. You swear to watch over the world, our Vana'diel. I swear. Let your communion with nature reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart. Baddie obtained. And she's a siren, so it makes sense. You're blessed to have Siren be your protector, Grignog. Should ensure that Sea Serpent Grotto remains safe and Norg accessible to all. So go on ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your tasks here. Hello, how's it going? Alright, we are done there. Nice. That was a little tricky, but we got it. We basically should not have gotten it, because she kept charming us. Whoa. That's rough. Mare touches grass. First time. A few days. Yeah, you know, it's fair. I do take walks around occasionally, but, I've been to the grocery store a couple times, but I am going the wrong way. But yeah, definitely, wait, am I? No, I definitely continued down the... I guess not. Wait, no. Okay, no, I definitely went this way. But yeah, no, I haven't been outside as much as I should be. Wait, what the fuck? No, I did go the wrong way. I was going one direction, dude. How did I fuck it up? Whatever. This is not gonna be right. This is gonna lead me back to where I was. Yeah, that's where I'm. What the fuck? Congratulations, that thing just creates a loop. I'm excited that we can finally, now that we have the Rhapsodies, we can do a couple things now. I think one of the things I'm gonna do off stream is upgrade all my Warlock gear. Should be able to make it all +1 gear now. Alright, surely this is right. Yeah, there we go. God damn. You going in or goofing? The simple question. I ask you going in or goofing? Boss, what the fuck does that mean? I ain't gonna ask you again. Your Honor, my client was simply goofing around. Was simply gooning and goofing. Dangerous combo. Shit, don't I know it. Your Honor. What if my client was a silly little guy? What if he was just goofing around? Alright, there we go. Finally. Between Goof and Goon, I choose Goon. Yeah, I knew that would be the case. That makes sense. I'm consistent on that one. I have played 14 days of this game. Holy fuck. Let's see. Abysmally drunk. Concerns. A few concerns. I think abysmally sounds bad. He told me about how he resolved our little problem. It concerns me that Iroha wasn't the only one who came from the future. Perhaps she would be able to answer some of our questions, if she were still here. Aldo may have found us someone who could help us anyway. Isn't that right? We managed to find someone familiar with Rhizojima Santorium. Gregnog, have you made the acquaintance with one known as Tenzin? Of course. I see. I scarcely need to remind you he's a warrior hailing from the Far East. Time ago, he appeared in Juneau to appeal for aid to Duke Vicarious, something about an emptiness threatening to consume his homeland. Emptiness thing of his surely might have connection to the future Iroha was on about. Indeed. Remember, Gregnog, that Siren mentioned a future without time. Back to this Tenzin. Where is he? Word is that he concluded his business here and returned to his homeland. I'm having my men put out feelers. Good work, Aldo. See what you can find out. Even if we succeed in finding him, Gregnog, we can't be sure he'll have any answers. We won't know till we find him. In the interim, I will keep learning what I can about our imposter, Zita. Here's a bit of trifle from Juno. May it help you find answers. Answers we need now more than ever. Abysmal line. I feel like abysmal contains a distinct negative connotation to it, you know? Like, when things are like the abyss, they are not only bottomless, they are empty. So I think drinking is fine. I think I'm against I am against the abysmal drinking of wine. Once you're on one of the below chains of Prometheus missions, Tenzin is unavailable. You cannot finish this mission. Once you progress past the mission, you can continue. Gotcha. Okay, well, we've already completed Chains of Prometheus, so. Gilgamesh, I'm afraid the rumors are true. Another rift has split the ground in the Mizrael coast in twain. Same deals with Kufum Island. Perpetually drunk? I would say I think you can get drunk tonight. I am not drunk enough to enable anything happening. Damn the bastard at the void. He better not show his face around here in Norg, or it's right to Davy Jones' locker with him. Oh, if it isn't Gregnog. Our friend from the Far East has stopped but pay his regards. Well, what up, Tenzin? Remember the time you almost killed me? Ah, Lady Gregnog, your presence here is a boon. Shall be brief. What do you mean things happening? I don't know. Wait, what? Elaborate? What? I don't know. I might have been talking about the game. I think what I said was, and I don't remember, was that I don't agree with perpetual drink. I say you can get drunk. I don't agree with everything happening. With like, I don't know. I don't know what I mean by things happening. I don't think I meant anything by that. I said you can get drunk, but I'm not going to enable abysmal drinking, I guess. I'm not drunk enough for that. Word has reached me about priestess of Rhapsodies Sanctorium that caused us to step foot right into the Middlelands, and I came to pay my respects. It arrived only to find that she has gone missing. Eggnog, suppose you haven't bumped into Iroha. Iroha, a magnificent name, and I trust with a character to match. You happen to know anything about her? Gotcha. And he threw in a lot for the loop. Threw with a lot of us for quite the loop. I have extensively questioned those of Rhapsodies Sanctorium, but to a man they shook their heads at each inquiry. Of course, if your story is true and she has not yet been born, such a conclusion is foregone. Lady Greg, he's probably Tenzin's daughter, right? I'm going to permit me to examine the orb she bequeathed unto you. Intriguing. Yes, it bears the mark of Rhapsodies Sanctorium. What in the blazes? Calm yourself, Aldo. She's with our guest. Let's go. We did it. We solved alcoholism. This orb connects to the barrier with the mother crystal. Mayhap it will display its true form only to those who open up their hearts to it. Gauntlet's tower. Ah, you look confused. My companion is intimately connected with the outlying isle that Rhapsodies Sanctorium calls home. Her assertion that the orb is authentic is proof enough. As such, I am inclined to believe this Iroha's story about being from the future. Gotta admit, I saw the little lady flopping about on the rickety vessel. I wondered if the bride had clogged up that skull of hers. Then we learned she wasn't the only one from the future. Then there were others. None of the Far East bear any ill will towards the priests of Rhapsodies Sanctorium. And only the purists chosen by the Emperor are allowed to alight themselves on the isle housing Rhapsodies Sanctorium, for it was created by the gods themselves. Any who would lift a blade in anger against such souls are unworthy of being called human. I'm inclined to say burger or wings. Either, or they're like, maybe like pizza and wings or a burger. But that might be on my end. I don't know. If you're looking for like fast food, I'd go Wendy's. That's my personal pick. Just lead with this lady find the sinister force that came after her. I should begin my search. I saw Prish just now. So the orb showed you a vision. Implored you to return to Gauntlet's tower. We've got all the clues we need. So report back with anything I'm able to find. Eggnog, I think it's best if you cast your lot with Tenzin. Maybe he'll be able to figure out how to save the future when he gets to meet with Iroha. That's what me gut's telling me anyway. A pirate's intuition is never wrong. Alright, now they have chapter 2 is unlocked. So we'll see. Looks like we're only going to go a few missions into Chapter 2, though. Before it starts going into Octagon stuff. If you're stuck between, I would go Wendy's. But if you want to splurge a little bit, I would go like like a good wings place, you know. Don't have a good order for Wendy's though. I usually just get honestly, I usually just get the Dave's double with or a baconator with pickles. Like I don't know. I'm never too fancy with fast food order. I just get whatever. I like Wendy's burgers the most out of the main trio. I like Burger King's the least. I don't know if that makes me cringe or base, but I do not like Burger King. I think they're bad. And I think everyone who likes them are bad. I think you should have extraordinary beef with my my assumptions. Okay, I can't sell anything here. Weird. Good. Let your anger fuel you. Let it guide your hand. Hell yeah. They got some fancy Frosties now too. They're getting funky with it. It's nice. Going to lower deck plus tower for a cutscene. Alright, sweet. Aroha. Master, are you alright? There's nothing. I needed a few days of respite. I pray it was the orb that led you here? For a brief moment I feared that we would not meet again in this world. I did, and I'll do it again. I have learned all the energies of the Mother Crystal. I have learned that all the energies of the Mother Crystals converge upon this very tower. And that is why I have come. See if I may be able to borrow but a fraction so we may set things right. The crystal. It murmured something to me. The chains of Promathia. Master, another path was laid before you, and you walked it. You encountered one, and as you walked it, you encountered one who would shape your future. But one last step you must take to bring light onto the orb. Did it not show you a particular person when it guided you here? It does not surprise me to hear that Presh appeared before you. Oft would you speak to me about the adventures the two of you shared. The orb does not without just cause. You must seek her out and let the winds of fate blow you where they may. Ugh. Hey. I'd like to meet Tenzin. You wish for me to meet a man named Tenzin from the Far East. I should not be so taken aback. It's only natural for my path to cross with his in this era. Of course, I am intimately familiar with Sir Tenzin. He was the one who strongly insisted that I train under you and learn all I can. So it shall be. Where will you go? Although I had hoped to give my regards to Presh in person first, perhaps you are right. Meeting with Sir Tenzin is paramount. One question. Where can I meet with Sir Tenzin? Juno? From like the Last Airbender avatar. I gotta watch that at some point. I have not gone into Avatar. I didn't like the Blue People 1, but I did like Blue People 2. I haven't seen Blue People 3 yet. Alright, let's see. Progress and change of Pathia until you flag the road forks to be able to do this mission. You don't start this mission. Alright, approach the audience chamber in Interlude Gardens. Time like Ash with Blue People 3 seems interesting. I'm planning to watch eventually free to stream. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same way. I didn't like Blue People 1. Mainly because partially not because of any cinematic reason. I just, the 3D gave me headaches. But, Gregnog, you know what it means to me from standing before you here. I must confess to stationing one of my agents around the area after a soiree in Norg. It was not for any nefarious purpose, I assure you. It was merely to gather what information I could about the destruction of the future. As I implied earlier, the emptiness is almost certainly the cause of Aroha's claims. Lady Gregnog, the emptiness ceased to encroach when Prish and her companions toppled from Mathia. Something horrific must have happened for it to rear its head once more. I would ask Aroha to tell me what she knows. Forgive me for keeping you waiting, Master. Sir Tenzin, the pleasure is mine. I am so glad to see you again. Again? This is the first time But of course, I mean to say we have met me in the future. You are the very reason I am able to stand here today. My tears flowed like rain when last we parted. Fuck the ultimate weapon, marry the holy sword, kill the potion. Okay. I mean to say I was swallowed up by the emptiness. Not just you. Everyone. Thought myself better prepared for this. If such a future does come to pass. The question that remains is why. Has some nefarious new force arisen to force open the gates of paradise? Or is another threatening to absorb the power of the crystals for its own vile ends? Neither you nor Master shared with me the particulars. Strife descended upon us in but an instant. Umbral energies radiated from the crystal, and the world was wrapped in gloom before we had a chance to draw breath. I mean that we were obliterated into darkness without knowing why. Or was there a reason why we cannot tell you? I fear the plot will continue to thicken. There's only one thing to do. We must protect our world. Lady Gregnog, Lady Aroha. The future is ours for the taking, and I swear to fight until I have drawn my last breath. What? Hell yeah. This is mean to absorb the fire burning in my heart. No, Sir Tenzin. Your passion has brought new life into the orb. Would that were sufficient. But the light remains ever pale. You have yet to meet with Lady Prish, correct? Master, when you recounted tales of your exploits, Lady Prish was a prominent figure. You often waxed lyrical about her prowess was beyond compare. You should call her back to Juno. Ugh, now I want one. I haven't eaten dinner, technically. Need to seek her out and lead her to the port. Our next destination is clear to us. You know, I never got the fries in Frosty thing. I've tried it, and it just kind of tasted like fries and Frosty. Like, I didn't get it. Master, the fire in Sir Tenzin's heart is evident. You must meet with Prish without delay. Must confess that the only reason I am standing here today to aid you is that I received a benevolent puissance when you and Sir Tenzin visit me on Raizajima during the ultimate conflict. I must reiterate that I do not exist in this era. My presence has caused the wheel of fate to spin. I fear it may not come to rest in an advantageous position. Yet should you remain ever unflinching as you tackle this most arduous of journeys, perhaps my appearance here matters not. will be able to lead us to a brighter future. Master, I shall head to the port while you search for Lady Prish. Please, let me rest here until we meet Lady Prish. Nice. Alright, we have call to serve. And you don't need to port Juno. Call to swerve. I think this will be the last Rhapsodies mission we'll do. We'll decide where we go from there. Yo, Gregnog, a whole tale as soon as I heard. You should have asked Tenzin to prattle on. You should have heard Tenzin prattle on. Dying world this, dark future that. Ugh, it's all I could do not to smack him right in the kisser. Figured the old fart was trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Come on, even if the world really were in danger, all it'd take was a quick few shakes of my fist and everything would go right as rain. I mean, seriously. Right? You'd say Vanadino? Of course. Lady Prish, good to see you looking your own chipper self. Of course I am. Give me a break. Keep spewing a load of crap about me about the end of the world. How else am I supposed to react? We already put a lid on that messy business. There's nothing else to worry about. Fortunately, although Aroha can see the grand picture, there are many details that escape her. The one most familiar with the situation is he who came after her. This ambassador from the Void guy, yeah. Half a mind to rip that mask from his scrawny little neck and expose him for the sham he is. Would that our paths had crossed, but I know only his name. And that Lady Gregnog and Lady Aroha sparred with him. Oof. And? You pop him a new one? Here's fearsome. Yeah, show idiots like that who's boss. Next time the pounding will come right from me. No time for nonsense. The man can call forth voids at will. Wait, there's something desperately wrong. Huh? Ah! There's no need for concern, Lady Prish. Same thing happened earlier. Orb filling with light. This is what Aroha was mentioning, is it not? Ah, the damn thing was trying to rip my soul from my body. Hey, Prish, I assure you no such thing would occur. Huh. As long as I'm still in one piece, I couldn't give him a flying fig. Let's track back a minute to where we can find this Aroha of yours. She had promised to be here. Do you suppose something happened to her? She didn't seem well. Saying she let it hurl. That can't be good. Priestess calling us to remain sheltered by a cloister and pray to the gods. She would be lost in the most bustling of towns. Must find her before something happens. What's the other choice? What's up? Probably head off to find her too. Should we wait her way to Lower Juno? Let's see. What's the next one then? All the Rhapsodies have made a deal before going on full-on Chains of Promethea. Obtained a boarding permit for Tenshoto at Neptune Spy, Lower Juno. I already got that, though. And then the next is Zone... is ought or gone. So, right. Cheap alcohol, my expensive alcohol. I would usually I'd say start with expensive and go to cheap. You know. But it depends on what you're gonna enjoy more. You know, like, are you gonna enjoy it more when you're drunk, or are you gonna enjoy it more when you're sober? So I would say, like, enjoy the fine stuff while you're sober enough to enjoy it, and then go to the cheap stuff when you just need a drink. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. So where do we go now? What's the plan? We could do alt or gone. Alright, give me a second. Let me see. 11 alt or gone missions. Or, well, I guess a couple things I want to do first. I might need some more coffee, though. There are 48 missions to do, so that's fun. That's a lot. Holy shit. Artifact gear +1. I want to try to upgrade our gear before we go off to the new expansion. There's also relic gear and Imperium armor. I'm not sure exactly. Like, artifact armor. Oh. Process not required to be reforged artifact gear. The only purpose additional rum tails go from base form to I09 109. Okay. The completion of Promethean Mission 75, the Warrior's Path. Artifact +1 will be level 74. Okay, good. And then Reforged is something else. I don't know. What is Reforged? Alright, we'll try the +1 at least. Sounds good. Alright. Red Mage, let's see. I'll need a lot of Ancient Beast coins. So let's get on those first. I also need, let's see. Cardinal Cloth, Ruby Silk Thread, and Rainbow Velvet. Oh, and 1 Tiger Leather, I guess. And so that stuff is at level 74, but what about the Reforged? Like, what does Reforged do? Why did you do that? And why, what's the point? The atrophy, you can get the atrophy set. Oh, okay, Reforged is level 99. Okay, so we'll do the +1 first to upgrade a little bit, and then we'll have to do we'll do that later. All right. I need to go to the Curio Moogle. The whole set is, yeah, there's a whole thing going on. All right, ancient beast. I need to get ancient beast coins times, let's see, 50, 65, 85, 110 beast coins total. Port Sandoria has the curio move. Assassin Moonlight as a bartender. I would love to be a bartender, genuinely. However, I don't know how to mix drinks. Like, if I could just bartend and like have someone else mix my drinks and just like talk to the people, I would do that like in a heartbeat. That was one of the things that I can learn for sure. At the restaurant, I really wanted to learn to bartend from one of the bartenders who's really good at his job. And it just never happened. Then you got J9. Oh, no, it's M4. Okay, it's here. Where are you, bud? Curio vendor, there we go. I think so. There's definitely a, hey, I can get, keys and stuff, and wild. Alright, cool. First, let me sell some stuff. The bad rod. Yeah, I've seen the bad rod. I don't know what it does, though. I can buy equipment? Hold on. What? Oh, shit. I can buy level 99 equipment from here. That's pretty good. That's why level 75 equipment. That's pretty good. Buy some... Yeah, you can buy a bunch of stuff. That's cool. Alright, weird. It's literally a stick. That's right. Hell yeah. There's one of the...
Kuso 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 kuso.
Alright, I need 110 of these guys, so... Let's get 99, and then... What, 11 more? Yeah, that's math. Well, Kuso. Alright, I gotta buy a stick real quick. Very important, apparently. Not actually anything. Could even be a stick. Wait, not you. The grid removal. Alright, I'll buy the bad rod so I can whack people with a stick. Alright, that's weird. Alright, now that we have 110 ancient beast coins, we can now go buy some other stuff. I definitely want to upgrade my stuff before we go in. Cardinal cloth, ruby silk thread, rainbow velvet, and tiger leather. Let's see if anything are easy to get. We might have some actually. Oh, you can buy them from the greed removal. Oh, interesting. Okay, word. Or you can buy them from the curio vendor removal. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, word. We'll take one in-game day, and then you do need all the items. Alright. The very exciting world of Final Fantasy XI, everyone. Tiger, so rainbow velvet. Doesn't drop anywhere. You just need to make it. But we might have some that or a tiger leather somewhere. We do have a square of tiger leather, so that one's good. But rainbow velvet looks like not. We need 3 of those. 4 of those, rather, sorry. Rainbow thread, velvet, rainbow cloth, rainbow velvet is what we need. There we go. 100,000 each? Fuck. Shit. Okay, well, we can buy all 4 then. As long as they're of the price. That's what we got all the money for, and that's all gone. Now it's all gone the drain. Well, okay. At least everything else is cheaper. You just need to go to the Curio Moogle again. Alright, let's see. I need scrolls materials. Let's see. We need 5 cardinal cloths. And 5 ruby silk threads. Nice. And now, go to Mora real quick. Pick up my bar amnesia. Now we can buy it. Now that teleport is cheap, this is awesome. There we go. My spells to the repertoire list. Ugh, I might need some food though. I think that's what's making me upset. I haven't eaten. I don't know, maybe take a break or something. Alright, Port Juno. I'm gonna talk to Sagira. Who's shooting? Not as fun. I'm sorry. Sagira, there you are. Artifact armor, yes. $20 beast coins, one of these, one of these, one of these. Oh, I need to give him the actual gear. Hold on. We need to be naked again. The volume all the way up and make it expensive? I don't know about that. I think I'll pass on that. Rather not people, have gunshots. Oh, okay, I can only do one at a time, gotcha. Heard. That sucks, but understandable, I suppose. I mean, it'll be, I'll make it louder. I'll make it louder. But it's definitely, there's absolutely gonna be a limit to that one. Yes, this is my next best headgear. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll take a break to eat some food, I think. Something like that. I don't know. I also need to wait real in-game time, for my equipment to process. So, that too. What are these guys? Everyone's crying out on this guy. That's right, the atrophy armor. Yeah, this is level 99 stuff, so eventually we'll get to this one. That'll be like our main gear. I don't know what I want to eat though. And also, I want to keep playing, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll think about it. But maybe I just call it quits early, honestly. I just spend a little time grinding off stream. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, unless you have a better suggestion, I guess. Hey, what's up, Lynx? I need to eat some food, and I'm not sure what I want to do, so. But if no other suggestions, I'm just gonna end stream. Food is good. Alright, sounds good. I'll grind off stream. I'll get the artifact gear. All right, and I'll meet you back in tomorrow. All right, see ya.